It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. To see what is right and not do it is want of courage. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. To see what is right and not do it is a lack of courage. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. When we have knowledge of the Tao, the desire for knowledge arises. When we lack knowledge of the Tao, the desire for justice arises. When you know a thing, to hold that you know it, and when you do not know a thing, to allow that you do not know it, this is knowledge. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves.
Confucius was born on September 28, 551 BCE, in China. His birth name was Kong Qiu, and he was born into a noble but impoverished family. Despite the family's financial difficulties, Confucius received a classical education and studied ancient Chinese texts. Confucius pursued a career in public service and held various government positions in his early adulthood. Frustrated by the corruption and moral decay of the political system, Confucius turned to teaching. Confucius's teachings, which became known as Confucianism. The Analects or Luanyu is a compilation of Confucius's sayings and ideas recorded by his disciples. This text serves as a foundational work for Confucian thought and ethical principles. Confucius advocated the practice of 5 virtues: benevolence, righteousness, propriety, wisdom, and fidelity. These virtues formed the basis of ethical conduct in Confucianism. Confucius died on April 11, 479 BCE, at the age of 72, in Cifu, the city of his birth.
Please subscribe us for watching more videos like this. Thank you for watching.